Hi friends, I am Pranay Prakash and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the part 6 of the exercise of the chapter Playing with Numbers. So come let us start. Now see the first question. It says that find the HCF of the following numbers using the prime factorization method. So with the help of prime factorization method, you have to find the highest common factors of the given numbers. The first pair of number is 104 and 117. So let's see. So first of all, let's take out the prime factors of 104. So 104 is divisible by 2. Quotient is 52. 52 is also divisible by 2. Quotient is 26. 26 is divisible by 2. The quotient is 13. Now as you know, 13 is a prime number. So divide itself by 13. And the quotient is 1. Now let's take out the prime factors of 117. It is not divisible by 2, but it is divisible by 3. Then what is the quotient? 39 is the quotient. 39 is divisible by 3. Then the quotient is 13. Okay. Again 13 is a prime number. So divide it by itself. The quotient is 1. So 104 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 13. Okay. And 117 can be written as 3 into 3 into 13. Now you have to note that you will also note the bottom number, that is 1, as you are finding the HCF. Okay. Now what are the numbers which are common among 104 and 117? This 13 is common and 1 is common. Okay. So let's multiply 13 and 1. So 13 into 1 is 13. So the HCF of 104 and 117 is 13. Okay. Now let's see the second number. The second number is 396, 363 and 330. Okay. So let's find the HCF. So let's find the factorization of 396 first. It is divisible by 2. 198 is the quotient. 198 is divisible by 2. Then what is the quotient? The quotient is 99. 99 is divisible by 3. The quotient is 33. It is also divisible by 3. 11 is the quotient. 11 is a prime number. Quotient is 1. Okay. Now let's see the factors of 363. It is not divisible by 2 but by 3. So what is the quotient? 121. Okay. Now 121 is not divisible by 3, not by 4, not by 5, not by 6, not by 7, not by 8, not by 9, not by 10. It is divisible by 11. Okay, what is the quotient? 11. 11 is a prime number divided by itself. Quotient is 1. Now let's see 330. It is divisible by 2. Okay, so what is the quotient? 165. It is divisible by 3. What is the quotient? 55. 55 is divisible by 5. The quotient is 11. 11 is divisible by itself. The quotient is 1. Now let's list down the factors. So 396. It can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 11 into 1. Okay. 363 can be written as 3 into 11 into 11 into 1. In the same way, 330 can be written as 2 into 3 into 5 into 11 into 1. Okay. Now, which numbers are common? 2 is not common. 3 is common. Okay. 3 is common. Now 11 is also common. Okay, 11 is also common. One is also common. The 1 is also common. Here is 1, here is 1, and here also. So 3 into 11 into 1. What is the product? Obviously 33. Okay, so HCF is 33. Now let's see the third number. 1800, 1260 and 1080. So let's find their HCF. First of all, let us find the prime factorization of 1800. It is divisible by 2. Then what is the quotient? 900. It is also divisible by 2. What is the quotient? 450. It is also divisible by 2. What is the quotient? 225. Okay, this is divisible by 3. Okay, the quotient is 75. 75 is divisible by 3. Then what is the quotient? 25. It is divisible by 5. Quotient is 5. 5 is divisible by itself. Quotient is 1. Let's take out the prime factorization of 1260. It is divisible by 2. 630 is the quotient. It is divisible by 2. 315 is our quotient. It is divisible by 3. 105 is our quotient. It is also divisible by 3. Okay, and 35 is our quotient. It is divisible by 5. Quotient is 7. 7 is a prime number. It is divisible by itself. Quotient is 1. Let's take out the factorization of the last number, that is 1080. It is divisible by 2. 540 is our quotient. It is divisible by 2. 270 is our quotient. It is also divisible by 2. 135 is our quotient. It is divisible by 3. 45 is our quotient. 45 is divisible by 3. 15 is our quotient. 15 is divisible by 3. 5 is our quotient. 5 is divisible by itself. 1 is our final quotient. Okay. Now just list down the factors of each of the numbers. 1800 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 1. Okay. Now 1260 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 1 as reference to this factorization. Now 1080 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 5 multiplied by 1. Okay, you can see. Now what are common? This 2 is common. Okay, this 2 is also common. Now 3 is also common. One more 3 is common. Okay, then 5 is also common. Okay, and 1 is common. Here 1, and there also 1. So 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 1. What is the product? See, 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 3 12, 12 into 3 36, 36 into 5 is 180. So the HCF is 180. Let's move on to our second question. See the next question, that is question number 2. Find the HCF of the following using cross division method. We have just find the HCF by prime factorization method. Now we have to find the HCF by division method. Okay, what is the first number? It is 108 and 96. So let's see. Now 108 and 96. Which number is greater? Obviously 108. So 108 will be our dividend and 96 will be our divisor. So like this. Okay, 96 into 1 is 96. What is the difference? 12. Now we will divide the first divisor, that is our previous divisor. What is our previous divisor? 96. So bring 96 in the dividend part. Now you know 12 into 8 is 96. Okay, so difference is 0. What is our last divisor? 12. So obviously 12 is the HCF of 108 and 96. Okay, now see the second number. 3570, 4080 and 4590. Okay, so let's find the HCF. It also has the same process. First of all, let's write our numbers. These are our numbers. Now you can divide any two number first. I am dividing these two numbers. Okay, so obviously the smaller number will be the divisor and the greater one will be dividend. Let's divide. What is the difference? 510. 510 will become the divisor. This will become the dividend. 3570. So 510 into 7 is 3570. The difference is 0. What is our last divisor? 510. And one more number is still left, that is 4590. So we will divide 4590 by 510. Okay, let's divide by 510. So 510 into 9 is 4590, in which the difference is 0. The last divisor is 510. So the HCF of 3570, 4080 and 4590 is 510. Okay, let's move on to the next number. Our third number is 85 and 102. Okay, so 102 is greater than 85, so it will form the dividend part. 85 is our divisor. 85 into 1 is 85. What is the difference? Obviously 17. 85 will become the dividend. 17 into 5 is 85. The difference is 0. Our last divisor is 17. So obviously the HCF of 85 and 102 is 17. Okay, now let's move on to the third question. So see the third question. Find the greatest number that divides 1470 and 1890 exactly without leaving any remainder. Okay, now you have to find greatest number. Now whenever the question comes comprising of the word greatest, highest, biggest, largest, then it is clear that you have to find HCF in that question. Here also it is asking greatest, so obviously you have to find HCF. So let's see. We have to find HCF of 1470 and 1890. And the remainder will be 0. Okay, because it is saying without leaving any remainder. Now, as in this question you have to find HCF, it is not listed that by which method you will find the HCF. So you can find any method which you seem to be easier. So I am using division method here. Okay, now let's divide. So 1470 into 1 is 1470. What is the difference? 420. Now we will divide 1470 by 420. Okay, so 420 into 3 is 1260. What is the difference? 210. Now we will divide 420 by 210. 210 into 2 is 420. and then the remainder is 0, as in the question it is saying. Now what is the last divisor? 210. So 210 is the answer. Now you can check that 210 divides 1470 and 1890 or not. Let's see. Okay, 210 and here 1470. So 210 into 7 is 1470. It is divisible and the remainder is 0 according to the question. Now let's see, 210 divides 1890 or not. Obviously 210 into 9 is 1890, and as per the question the remainder is 0. That means 210 is the greatest number which will divide 1470, or you can also say 1470 and 1890 without leaving any remainder. Okay, let's see the fourth question. It says that find the greatest number that divides 846, 1107 and 1238, leaving remainders 1, 2 and 3 respectively. Okay, so in 846 the remainder will be 1, in 1107 the remainder will be 2, and in 1238 the remainder will be 3. And you have to find the greatest number. So greatest number means you have to find HCF, okay, of these 3 numbers. Okay, so let's find. So you have to find the HCF of these 3 numbers, and leaving remainder as in 846 1, in this number 2, and in this number 3. Okay, so whatever the remainder is to be left, you have to subtract it from the number. So we will subtract 1 from 846. Okay, so 845 is the difference. Now we will subtract 2 from 1107. Okay, 1105 is the difference. Now we will subtract 3 from 1238, and the difference is 1235. Now we have to find the HCF of these 3 numbers. Okay, first of all let's find the HCF of 845 and 1105. $260 is the remainder. 845 will come in the dividend part. 260 into 3 is 780. Just find the difference. 65. Okay, now this 260 will come over here. Now 65 into 4 is 260, and the last divisor is 65. So now we will divide 1235 by 65. Let's divide. Okay, now you will only take 123. Okay, so first of all you will divide 123 by 65. So 65 into 1 is 65. 58 is the remainder. Now bring the 5 down. Okay, Now 65 into 9 is 585. Okay, the difference is 0. Last divisor is 65, so the greatest number that divides 846, 1107 and 1238, leaving remainders 1, 2 and 3 respectively, is 65. Okay, so this was all our today's video. If you like today's video, then please like it and share it with your friends. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get notified of my upcoming videos. We will meet in our next video. Till then, be safe and take care of yourselves. Thank you.